team at Grossmans Garden Home would like to thank everyone present today to announce and kick off the Trees for Troop weekend this Saturday and Sunday, December 4th and 5th here at Grossmans Garden Home. Maggie Brooks, Monroe County Executive, Tony LaFountain, Penfield Town Supervisor, Linda Cole, Penfield Town Council, and Paula Metzler, also Penfield Town Council. Our active military gentlemen and families that we have here. Trees for Troops provides trees purchased by local families and donated to local military families as a way for us to say a heartfelt thank you to these families that have somebody actively serving, in a way that we can say we're thinking of you and we thank you for your gratitude and your service. To participate, you may come in from 9 to 5 this Saturday and Sunday at Grossmans Garden Home and purchase a fresh cut tree. Your donation of the tree is also accompanied by a card where you can personalize the trees. FedEx will then come and pick up the donated trees, and they are delivering them in the Buffalo and Rochester area on Friday, December 10th. For any military families in the Rochester area, or anybody that you know of families that has somebody actively serving, they may also register for a fresh cut Christmas tree and be a part of Trees for Troops. They need to get in touch with Gina Clark at the phone number of 585-783-5310 at the National Guard Armory. Trees for Troops is a program for all military branches, and everyone in the Rochester community would like to be able to make sure that we are showing our thanks to the Trees for Troops program. I'd like to now introduce Maggie Brooks, Monroe County Executive, to say a few words.
Well, thank you very much. And we live in a very caring and generous community. And when I learned that Grossmans was the only retailer that had signed up to take part in this program, it really did my heart good, because to know Larry and Francis, that both of you are so generous and so involved in the community, and this is not all that you're involved in, but I think this really shows the generous spirit that the two of you embody, and so we thank you so much for being a part of this. You know, one of our priorities in Monroe County is to provide support and programs year-round for military men and women in our community, and I don't think there's anything more important that we can do than remember them at this very difficult time, holiday time, when they're away from their families, separated from their children, from their spouses, from their family members. And this is just a way that we can all say thank you for what you do, but we care about what you do as well. And so I just want to mention, if I could, this isn't just about trees. This is about some very, very thoughtful comments and thank yous from school children throughout the community. And we have cards from Christine Cummings Daycare in Bergen. We have Webster School District participating, and State Road Elementary in Webster. And I know our supervisor, Tony LaFountain, is going to read a couple of the cards in just a minute to tell you that on behalf of Monroe County, we would like to purchase a tree to donate to a military family. And so we have a letter that we would like to give you, and we'll take care of business after this is over. But on behalf of all of the residents of Monroe County, we want to be involved. And thank you so much for your commitment to our soldiers, Maggie, and for your generosity to our community. Thank you.
On behalf of the entire community of Penfield, we're very, very fortunate to be here and honored, quite honestly, to stand here with the Grossmans, Francis and Larry. They're an important part of this community. But they also recognize the importance of working with much more than this community, outside of this community, and Trees for Troops certainly is a program that is very worthy of that. The Grossman family, Grossman Garden and Home, part of the Penfield community for 25 years. In this, our bicentennial year, we're just very fortunate for their commitment and their give back, again, not only to this community, but to this region. As our great county executive said, there is a number of these letters and decorations that will be going along with the trees. And I'd like to just mention one, and the Grossmans have honored us with having a couple up at the town hall that we can put on display for our residents. But this is just an example of our young people and how aware they are of these men and women that are serving on their behalf. Dear American soldier, Merry Christmas. Thank you for keeping our country safe and for the freedom that you are giving us. When I am in my home, I feel proud to be an American, your special elf. Now that really just brings it home And again, on behalf of the entire community of Penfield, I want to say a special thanks to Francis and Larry for everything they do for this community and for this region. Thank you.
So Trees for Troops kicks off nationwide this weekend. You may participate here at Grossmans Garden Home this Saturday and Sunday from 9 to 5. Trees for Troops is a great way to do a community hug for everybody that is serving our country.
Being from Rochester and being an original Rochesterian and seeing the community do this for my fellow soldiers, it brings a really great joy to my heart to have them get involved. Rochester has got a wealth of veterans and active duty and reserve members, and to see that the community support that we receive from institutions such as Grossmans and FedEx and our county executor being out here today is absolutely fantastic. Any type of support that any military family can receive from an outside source, letting them know that they care. And when you send them a tree, the $25 or $30 it costs for that tree, the family probably can't afford right now at this time trying to participate in all the activities that go on. It brings joy to their heart, and I have seen the happiness that it brings to the children to actually have a live Christmas tree into their house at this time of year.
And along with the donation from everybody that buys a tree, Grossmans Garden Home is also donating
Wonderful.
for each tree as well.
Wonderful. So people come, pick out a tree, and then can have a special message and include their email address if they want to be contacted by the family that gets the tree.
There's a thank you note.
Excellent.
How many cards do we receive? Hundreds. Probably not 1,000, but I would say hundreds from 7, 8 different school districts.
Happy holidays to all our troops and their families.